Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm from Artly. My name is Tong. I'm the principal software architect of the company. So we're a local company. So we're a robotic company, also a coffee company. Today I'll talk about, give you a short introduction for Artly, and then also talk about how we use ClickHouse at Artly. Yeah. So Artly is the company we design and manufacture the robotic barista bot. And then our mission is we want to scale high quality coffee to multiple locations. Because the thing is, currently there are chain coffee shop, also local coffee shop. For chain coffee shop, when they scale to multiple locations, the coffee quality just something I would say a medium standard. But for local coffee shop, we have very great quality of coffee, but it's very hard to scale to many, many locations. I think that's a challenge to balance either the quality or the scalability. But with the barista bot, basically we can scale very high quality coffee to many locations. In the robot, the computer system can remember the recipe, can remember all the parameters, can make it very precision. That's our mission. So we want to scale it to many locations. And in the meantime, so in our team, we have Zhou Yang in our team. He's a multi-time US coffee champion. He provides all the parameters, arguments, and all his experiments, train the robot. And then that's why we have the coffee experience. Also, we can scale it to many locations. And then basically we combine the human craft and the robot precision together. Yeah, that's what we are doing in Artly. Yeah, to quickly understand what is the barista bot and then what we are doing, so I have a very short video. Yeah, can we play here?
Order successfully placed.
Yeah, the video I think shows how the barista bot make a latte, just end-to-end, 100% automatic, also pour the latte art at the end. And then for Artly, so our business, both 2B and 2C, so we have Artly branded coffee shop in Seattle and San Francisco. And then we also have partnership with other partners, with Muji, which is a Japanese retail store. We have multiple locations in Portland, New York City, Vancouver, BC, and Toronto. We also put the barista bot in Tesla office and factory in California. And then also cooperate with the Royal Caribbean for the barista bot. And then Artly is also able to host pop-up events with the barista bot since it's very mobile. So we also move our robot to the Salesforce, Microsoft, and other companies' events, basically provide the coffee service in those events. Yeah, so those are a quick view of our menu. So basically, originally, back 5 years ago, we only make Americano in the demo. But today we can make a lot of drink, espresso, Americano, cappuccino, flat white, cortado, a lot of coffee drink, and also the non-caffeinated drink, refresher, or some tea-based drink. Yeah, so a lot of variety in the menu. Yeah, so those are the introduction for Artly, and then let's back to the technical part. So this is a technical architecture of the system. So this is a very high level. I didn't put all the details under each small component. But overall, so we have the right side, we have the robot. So both software and hardware. So there are a lot of subcomponents, but I did not write all the details here. And then in the middle, that's the cloud. So we deploy our infrastructure in both AWS and GCP, and then also use multiple data storage, DynamoDB S3, Elasticsearch, also ClickHouse. Integrate with some payment provider for the payment. And then on the left side, that's the front end, mobile app, also web component. That's the overall architecture. I want to say something, basically it's beyond a demo. Originally we're just quickly assemble a robot and then just make an Americano and then grab some cup and grab the drink to the counter. But today, I think we have a lot of advanced feature in the system. So it's not only just quickly move some stuff on the table. So we have a lot of customization. So the customer can customize syrup, milk, ice, sweetness, hotness, latte art, a lot of options on the menu. And then we're also able to remotely manage the robots. A lot of features control on the remote panel. And one thing is also quality control. So based on this kind of setup, so we have tons of metrics. We can collect it from the coffee machine or from the whole setup. That's different with a typical coffee shop. So with those metrics, we can do better quality control remotely. We can have a centralized data storage and dashboard to monitor all the data. And then the last thing, so based on those quality control, we can also do a lot of auto adjustment because it's easy to make a drink, take a video for the demo, but it's very challenging to make coffee very consistently. Let's say you make 10,000 drink, 10,000 latte. If you want every cup perfect, that's need a lot of things to adjust it. Some are self-adjustment, or some are just you set up a lot of alert based on some metrics, and then you detect the issue and then quickly fix that. So it's challenging to make sure every cup of coffee is perfect. Okay, and then next thing we'll talk about the data analysis part of the system. So mainly two use cases for data analysis. First part is our sales data, all the customer orders data in the system. And second part is the quality control. And then basically the requirement is definitely we need high availability, we need scalability, we also need near real time. And then in the meantime, we're a very small team, so we need very low maintenance effort and also development effort on top of that. We don't have a big team to maintain a lot of script or integration, yeah. So, and then the last thing also, that's for a small company, we want this very affordable. And yeah, that's all our requirement for the data analysis part. And originally we set out with Elasticsearch plus Kibana. So we choose this because I personally have the experience 10 years ago. So I previously set up a platform based on the Elasticsearch, Kibana, and Logstash. And then after we set up this, we can use it to have some basic aggregation. Let's say for total order, total items, and the revenue number, and also a lot of data per store, per robot, we can quickly generate those data. And then use Kibana as the data visualization. But later on, we found there are some problems. Basically, for any complex query, it's very hard to implement or support. I think we're still able to do that, but we need to set up more like a script or data ingestion part or data streaming part. We need to set up a lot of things. We will want, if the data storage, let's say, is very flexible, if we can join the table, or we can, for some use cases, we don't have to change the data ingestion part. We can just have multiple tables join the table and then get the column from multiple table, I think that will be more flexible. But based on the search engine structure, we can, most of the time, we can only query one index. It's based on index. It doesn't support join very well. And then we have multiple use cases need a join table. Let's say when we analyze customer retention, analyze the coupon usage, a lot of use cases, we need the flexible query. And then we compare multiple OLAP database. At the end, we choose ClickHouse. This is a very simple structure. Basically, we use AWS Glue to copy the data from DynamoDB to ClickHouse. And then we use Grafana as the data visualization. Yeah, this is the architecture. And then for our use cases, ClickHouse has a lot of great features. First thing is support SQL. It's very basic for ClickHouse, but it's very flexible and great for our use cases. We can query it in a very flexible way. We can join the table, we can query in a nested query, we can do multiple columns filter. And then we also investigate some time series database before we using ClickHouse. But I think ClickHouse is very comprehensive, support both time series and non-time series use cases. And then for data visualization, we use Grafana, but there are also some other tools you can use for data visualization. It's great performance and definitely support large data set and a very low maintenance effort. After we set up the platform, we don't did any extra maintenance thing to maintain this. Basically, we just monitor some metrics, but it's very good. There is no issue on our production environment. And then the pricing is also very affordable compared to other alternatives. This is a very simple dashboard. So we use the ClickHouse plus Grafana to generate. There are some other dashboard, but I put one screenshot here. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, basically with ClickHouse and Grafana, so we can analyze the repeat customer, recognize repeat customer, recognize their purchase pattern, and also analyze for our promotion, and also analyze for our open hours. And then for open hours, basically for each location are different. Some locations are, let's say Pike Place or Pier 39 in San Francisco. They're more traffic on weekend or holiday. But for office use cases, there are usually more traffic on weekdays. And then the hours are also kind of different. So we use ClickHouse to analyze for each location, what should be the best open hours. That's also a use case here. And this is a simple comparison. Basically, we compare ClickHouse to other alternatives. For pricing, it's cheaper than other alternatives. For latency, it's much faster. And then definitely it's it's higher availability, also very scalable. Yeah, that's based on this comparison. So we chose ClickHouse as our OLAP database. And looking ahead, so next step, I think first thing, definitely continue data analysis on user behaviors, recommendations, and promotions use cases for our system. And the second thing, for our system, we have operation history. So we store all the operation history. Let's say if we modify the menu, modify tons of robot metadata, and then we have a lot of operation history, but the query is also kind of different per use cases. So I would say currently we use a database currently only query by hash key and range key. It's kind of limited. So I would say ClickHouse give us more flexibility for these use cases. So we plan to migrate this part to ClickHouse. Okay. Yeah. How to find us? So yeah, we have 3 sites: Artly Coffee, ArtlyBaristaBot.com, and Artly AI. So you can find us through these 3 sites. For our coffee, BaristaBot, also our AI achievements. Yeah, that's all my today's presentation. Thank you. Mhm.